Akashdeep, the Rouse Avenue
Yes,
court today further remands Arvind Kejriwal. He's been arrested and there are arguments made they are not working. First of all, the remand copy says that Kejriwal is not providing the passwords to his digital devices. If Kejriwal has nothing to hide, his computers, his phones, his laptops, he's not giving the passwords. Why? How does this help
okay.
his own case?
Okay, Arnab ji, first of all, today is a very sad day for your journalism because you have been vociferously talking about the Air India scam of Praful Patel since 2017 when he was in NCT. Today, CBI gave a clean sheet after he joined Bharatiya Janata Party. So today is a sad day for your journalism specifically because you have reported it vehemently till date. Remember Praful Patel. So, okay, coming back to the liquor scam. Arnab ji, today I was very happy to see that the court quashed the case against Kejriwal regarding that he can be CM or not CM. The court said that you will have to show us some bar or prohibition that prohibits him from running as CM. There is no legal bar for Kejriwal to become CM. So one thing we are clear that he can continue legally being CM, as the honorable court said. Coming back to why about the passwords, I don't know about it. But the interesting factor is that today Kejriwal
Why?
made a statement, very important statement.
But why?
The
Why not?
Kejriwal,
No, why
yeah,
not? Why not? Okay, why not? Just hold on 1 minute, Akashdeep. I want to go point by point, and I'm glad that you recognize the fact that all these scams have been broken by me, and I stand by everything that I reported in the Air India scam, and I have not given a clean sheet to Praful Patel. Now, I'd like to go to Anmol on this point. Anmol, Akashdeep says that I don't know why Kejriwal is not providing his password and login details. Can you explain why that is the case? Because when that happens, then the ED gets an upper hand in the court. The ED then gives an impression that you're concealing evidence.
Arnab, today while addressing the court in person, Mr. Kejriwal made some startling revelations indicating the nefarious plot of the Enforcement Directorate to arrest him in a false and fabricated case, wherein after more than 2 years, not a single penny has been recovered. 264 witnesses in ED case, 164 witness in CBI case, 35,000 paid charge sheet in ED case, 25,000 in CBI case. But still, they are basing their case on 4 approvers. The first among them made 8 statements in which he did not make a single mention of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. The 9th statement, he retracted from the earlier statements, donated 60 crore rupees to Bharatiya Janata Party. In return, the favors he got was that ED did not oppose his bail. His name is Sharad Reddy. The second is Maguntha Srinivas Reddy. He made 3 statements, first on 16 November 2022, the other on 27 July 2023. Out of 3 statements, in the initial 2 statements, he very categorically said that he has never met Mr. Kejriwal in regard to this so-called liquor scam. But the reason why he retracted from the statement, because his son, Raghav Maguntha, who's the 3rd approver in this case, was arrested on 10th of February 2023. And he was not enlarged on bail for 5 months. When both of them made a similar statement on 16/7/2023, his son got bail. The favors they got were that ED did not oppose the bail, and he has been given a parliamentary ticket from TDP, who's an ally partner of Bharatiya Janata Party. And Mr. Modi will go and campaign for him in the upcoming elections. And the 4th and the last approver is C. Arvind. C. Arvind, who only gave some documents related to excise policy, which no one is aware about.
This is your assertion. I'm looking at the ground situation.
Arnab, please.
The fact is, Anmol, listen. Anmol, I agree with you. Kejriwal has accused the ED of nefarious motives. But I need you to look at the remand
can I
copy
complete?
and along with it the observations of the court. The observations of the court. The remand copy says Kejriwal was directly involved in the formulation of the excise policy. This policy was drafted considering favors to be granted to the South Group and formed in collusion with Vijay Nair, Manish Sisodia and representatives of the South Group. Now, Tuhin, have you painted yourself into a corner to make that very major charge? And let's be clear, it's a very major charge that he is the kingpin. They are saying, forget this other things about, whether you can take an approver at face value or not, or whether this particular group contributed to the BJP, which does not go in your favor, let me tell you, Tuhin.
Arnab,
But have you got the proof or are you in the process of collecting proof? See, my point being, Tuhin, if after arresting him, one minute, if after arresting him, if asking for further remand, you can only up to a point ask for his continued custody. Let me repeat. You can only up to a limited point ask for his continued custody. And what happens is that today the Rouse Avenue court order says that today there appear to be sufficient reasons to permit the further custodial interrogation of the accused, namely Arvind Kejriwal, particularly keeping in view the submissions that he is required to be confronted with the material collected and statements recorded so far in the course of the investigation. Now, say 1 more week passes, 2 more weeks pass to him. You cannot come back to the court after 2 weeks, say around the 10th or 15th of April, and come and say, my lord, I need more time to further question him, given that there are submissions and I need to confront him regarding those submissions. Finite time will be given to you. And the political impact of this, Tuhin, is if after this finite time, the court says, while we are not giving him a clean chit, we are giving him bail, then he will come out and he will take political advantage of this in election season, naturally. So my point to you is, Tuhin, have you found a case against him or have you found a conclusion against him? If you found a conclusion and are building the case,
I'm sure,
then you're not on strong ground. Yes, Tuhin.
no, Arnab, I'm sure the ED officials are cognizant of the implications that you have just mentioned. Point is, Arvind Kejriwal's complicity has been corroborated by none other than Arun Nair, his ex-OSD, and the ex-OSD of Manish Sisodia. You know, he has been privy to all the meetings where the new liquor policy was being devised. So I think we need to wait. Before his arrest, it was okay to debate, whether he's complicit or not. Our allegations are of a political nature. For us, we see him as the prime architect of this entire scam, because if you look at the way the Delhi cabinet was constructed, 95% of the portfolios were distributed between 2 ministers, both of whom are in jail. You think anything can move in Delhi without the involvement of Arvind Kejriwal? Even for a small water tank, he issues notifications from jail. So I think his complicity is based upon corroboration by Arun Nair and by the ex-OSD of Manish Sisodia, and I'm sure the ED officials will be handling it, in the way they deem fit in front of the court of law.
I'm sure, but you didn't answer my question. Do you have a case or are you building a case?
No, they don't have any case.
No, I think we have.
It's all drama. Zero case.
Like I mentioned, his complicity is very clear. No, it is Aam Aadmi Party, which for every day in the life of Aam Aadmi Party is a new episode in the reality show. Yesterday, when Sunita Kejriwal was so categorical in her assertion that Arvind Kejriwal is going to make some explosive revelations in court
Mr.
today,
Sinha,
where are
this
those
was
revelations?
Not the question.
In fact, he had
Mr.
9
Sinha,
summons.
this was not the question.
He had 9 summons. No, are you the anchor? Are you the anchor? I have answered it in the first sentence itself, based upon the corroboration by Arun Nair and ex-OSD of Manish Sisodia. We believe that Arvind Kejriwal is the prime architect of the scam, and the ED is competent enough to establish it.
But who has stopped ED to make such claims in the court?